But it's not always a defense. Sometimes it's a revelation. He stops chasing, not because he can't win, but because he finally understands the game. He realizes that the intense desire he once felt was never truly his own. It was planted in him by biology, inflamed by society, and packaged as love. And once that veil lifts, it doesn't return. What once thrilled him now bores him. What once intoxicated him now irritates him. What once felt magical now seems mechanical. The tragic cost of awakening. But here's the catch. This kind of awakening is lonely. When a man loses interest in sex, when he sees through the illusion, he often finds himself in a kind of psychological exile. He can't go back to casual hookup culture. He no longer believes in fairy tale romance, but he hasn't yet found a deeper form of connection to replace what he's lost. He stands between two worlds, the old world of animal instinct and romantic fantasy, and the new world of clarity, restraint, and solitude. And in that space he grieves, not just for the love he never really had, but for the man he used to be. Naive, hopeful, willing to believe. Schopenhauer understood this grief. He believed that wisdom, by nature, isolates, that to see clearly is to suffer differently, and to desire less but more truthfully. Once the illusion of sex collapses, most men don't feel liberated. They feel lost. For so long, chasing women, chasing beauty, chasing validation was the core of their identity. The purpose behind the gym sessions, the career goals, the self-improvement. Without it, there's a silence. It's not peace at first. It's a haunting emptiness, like walking off a stage and realizing there's no audience, no spotlight, no applause. The game is over, and he doesn't know who he is without it. The masculine crisis of meaning. Schopenhauer once wrote that most human suffering comes not from pain, but from boredom. And for the disillusioned man, this becomes brutally real. Because once sex loses its grip on the mind, something unexpected happens. Porn becomes boring. Hookups feel robotic. Flirting seems juvenile. Even relationships begin to feel hollow. Why? Because they were never truly about her. They were about him, trying to fill a void. But when the void becomes visible, the mask falls off. And without the distraction of desire, he's forced to confront the deeper question. What is my life for, now that pleasure no longer drives me? From dopamine to depth. This moment marks a shift from dopamine to depth, from chasing highs to facing truth. But it's a painful bridge to cross. Many men, unable to bear that silence, relapse back into mindless indulgence, back into toxic relationships, back into performance mode, anything to avoid the confrontation with the deeper self. Schopenhauer saw this as the core tragedy of human life, our addiction to illusion. He believed that most men would rather suffer predictably than face the terror of inner silence. But for those who are brave enough, something powerful happens. They stay in the void. They resist the urge to numb. They walk through the emptiness. And on the other side, they discover something deeper.